What's up? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Let's let some people join us. I got a special guest today on my scope, my periscope. So hope you guys are all doing fantastic, having a fantastic day, chilling out, and got a special guest with me. And I wanted to bring her on because she's an entrepreneur and she shares a lot of stuff with me.
Hi.
This is my wife, Ikumi. If you guys haven't met her before, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But she runs the restaurant. She runs Toast Tahoe up here in Zephyr Cove. And I wanted to put her on the spot and kind of ask her some questions. Thanks for the love out there. Thank you for all the hearts. You know, before we get started, though, I'm definitely going to wait just a little bit. We got a few people on here. Where are you guys at? We're at Toast Tahoe up in Zephyr Cove. If you ever get up here, we serve fantastic meals and food, and we call it an eatery. We specialize in wine, spirits. We've got great appetizers. We'll probably talk a little bit about that for sure. But anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Where are you guys coming from? While we get started, who's on here, who's joining us, and where are you coming from? What's up, Luke Morris? Tampa, Florida. What's up? Do you ever get up to the West Coast? You ever get up on the West Coast? We've got a traffic jam across the street. Awesome, awesome. One of my friends just got into sales, and I just saw a message from him, and he said he reached out to me. I haven't talked to him in many, many years, and I was like, "Why? Well, of course I'll talk to him. He's one of my friends, one of my good friends that I grew up with." Citrus Heights, making what's up, Luke? Making some dinner? Yes. Yeah, dude. Next time you're around, come on up. And Luke, you're always invited. We know each other. So what's up, guys? What are you guys up to? I only got 2 people. I've got more people watching. We just have lurkers. On here. You guys say something, man. We're ready. We're rocking. We're waiting for a few people. Thanks for the purple hearts.
It's Pink Heart.
Pink Heart. Hey, Carl. It's Eva, tuning in from Salt Lake City. What's up, Eva? Thanks for joining us. We're going to be talking about entrepreneur spirit. We're going to be talking about being a business owner of a brick and mortar company, like a restaurant. Me and my wife it's a family-ran restaurant called Toast Tahoe up in Zephyr Cove. And I'm just going to kind of wrap here for a little bit. I've got a friend in sales. He's reaching out to me. He feels like he's maxed out where he's at in sales, and I think that he's got a lot of potential. I had a periscope earlier today about potential. If you guys missed it, go watch it, because that word potential is one of those words that it can mean a lot. You can use it for you, you can use it against you, but when people use the word potential, it's like one of those things. What do you think of? What's up? Look up 247. Does that mean you're up? You're looking up 24/7?
I like that.
Anyways, guys, I've got Ikumi Schuckert here with me, my wife, and she runs our restaurant. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Might as well. We're going to go ahead and start. If you guys if someone pops on or whatever, we'll try to re-wrap on where we're at. While we're getting started here, show us some love, man. This will keep us going. This will keep us running and keep those hearts rolling. Upload to your Periscope YouTube just in case people miss it. I'm actually already doing that. I've got it already going there, and we're going to catch.tv/Carl Schuckert. So you'll be able to find us there as well. I hope you can hear me fine. Hey guys, can you hear me all right?
So we're outside.
We're outside. We're on a patio. We've got cars driving by. Awesome. We also have a little bit of background music going on. Awesome. Very good. Very good. So how long have we had the restaurant? I'll go and let Ikumi tell you guys how long we've had this restaurant.
Yes. My name's Ikumi Schuckert. Me and my sister took over this restaurant last October, so it's almost a year. So we're gonna do some kind of anniversary event. And also, me and Carl has done a couple different sales training, and then we do insurance, and we do a lot of different things actually. And I just started e-commerce business, and like something that me and Carl always talk about. I want to have personally like at least 5 different stream of income, because that way I can just I obviously have to focus on one thing, but I have a different area. Like my business is just completely different, and it's every single business is. I can just keep focusing on one thing and move to the next thing and come back to it. Just that way keep myself really entertained that way too. That's something that we always been doing. But this restaurant has been.
So I want to kind of talk a little bit about that. Kumi said something about focusing on 5 streams of income, and it's not like, some business we're doing together, and some businesses we're doing on our own. It's really like, I think I have like 6 streams of income right now coming in from 6 different sources, and she's got a couple of her own. So we're actually focusing on our own sources of income, not just like together businesses. We're actually doing other businesses along the side. Like Ikumi mentioned, she started an e-com business, and she's actually been making some sales there with Amazon FBA. So let's talk. The subject on here is what I want to talk about, which was balancing life, balancing business, and balancing kids.
Yes.
And that's something I think that a lot of people struggle with, and it's hard. It's one of those things that's just straight up hard. What are some of the businesses? How can we help you with grow them? Well, I can tell you a little bit about mine. My background is in insurance, and that's actually how we met. I own an insurance company called 3FG Marketing. It's a total professional aspect. I've been doing it since 2004, and back then, just got in the business. I've been in sales my whole life, and then after that, still have our insurance company. And then from there, I actually built a whole online sales system, fully turnkey sales system, training system for insurance agents. It's another place where I help people further their career in the insurance industry, and on top of that, we do make some money on it. Also, we are a software developer. We've got a couple pieces of software. One of them is a CRM for salespeople. It actually helps them map, track, call, does everything for you from your pocket. It's like bringing your office in your pocket wherever you go. It's called Now Driven. Right now it's closed. We just had a launch. We kind of had like an early launch. It's called Now Driven. You can go to nowdriven.com or nowdriven.net to sign up if you want to get more. And if you do sign up, one thing that I'll give you guys is a top productivity ebook where I'll give you 20 tips and tricks to help skyrocket your business and blaze through life. These are things that have helped me on many aspects, helped us actually.
Actually, we were like he said, we are in the insurance industry. Then when we were struggling because all the leads has to be organized, and you have to set your day every day. Or people told me like, call me back on Monday at 3. If you're in this appointment or something, it's really easy to be forgotten. And those are the people saying like, I want to purchase. I have a time to listen to whatever you're offering. So you don't want to ignore those people or forget those especially. So something that we wanted to, we wish we had it when we were in the field. We decided to, go ahead and create it, so make everybody's life easier. So this is something, Now Driven is a software, definitely come from, we wish we had it, when we were in the field, any sales aspect. So that's something come from salespeople, so definitely.
Yeah, it's actually, we've been in sales for a long time, so it's coming from a salesperson. It's not coming from an IT person. And one thing that we found out is a big issue in the CRM market was that they were clunky and hard to use. So we literally built something that was easy to use, it was easy to integrate into your life, and it was easy to just carry it with you because it's an app on iOS and on Android. So it's just something easy. And also for salespeople, it's actually pretty easy for salespeople to use What's up?
We're periscoping.
We're periscoping.
Want to say hi?
This is Jessica. She's actually one of our servers here. She's been with us since the beginning, actually. Say hi.
Hi.
She came out here to check on us, I think, and see if we were. I think she was just seeing if we were some customers out here.
Yeah, hoping. Definitely.
Yeah. So, any words of inspiration for our followers?
Oh boy.
I put her on the spot. How was the concert yesterday?
Oh, amazing.
She just went to see David Matthews Band last night, Lake Tahoe, outside, right?
Oh yeah,
it's the best.
Perfect. Yeah. Come to Tahoe. It's awesome.
Come to Tahoe.
And
when you come
Tahoe.
here, you better visit us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toast Tahoe.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just talking about business, life, balancing kids, all that kind of stuff, all that fun stuff on
You
here.
two are the right people. That's for sure. I'm
Awesome.
the wrong person to ask.
No, you're an inspirational person for sure. We all inspire each other here. We're all definitely here to help each other out and grow. So what type of insurance did you sell? What licenses did you get? Did you jump in? How many balance? Okay, yeah, we're going to get right back into balancing. Life and health, by the way, we mainly specialized in final expense. We did med subs, Medicare Advantage, that kind of stuff.
Annuities. And then one thing
Annuities.
I want to say, we have year and a half old baby, so that's something that we wanted to talk about how to balance it, because we do so many different business, and then on top of it, restaurant business is very differently the one of the business that I always have to be in here to, run everything else. Like all the other businesses I can outsource, but we have one baby. She's a year and a half.
And your sister has a kid.
My sister has a 5-year-old baby too. So, we're both mom and running a business, and something about balancing. To me, my life is always so many things is packed. So the moment baby go to bed, that's the time for me to do certain things. And especially if you outsource to foreign countries and such, that's basically actually the golden time for me, because the time difference is actually work in our favor. So the moment baby falling asleep, and then when I wake up and until my baby wake up, that's a golden time for me. And other than that, I do all different things at the computer. Luckily, nowadays we can do everything online, so that's really helping. But
so basically, you have a set schedule every single day. So that's one of the big things for Ikumi, is that she has to have a set schedule, because obviously the restaurant opens and closes 11:30 to about 10 o'clock at night, sometimes later. Wife was trying to get licensed. She was working workers' comp management. Yeah, definitely. If that's an insurance question, which sounds like it is, direct sales, by the way, is the easiest way to make money quickly and feed your family, and feed your lifestyle. May not be the most interesting thing, may not be something you're passionate about, but it's definitely a admirable business to be into. So, looking to become an owner. So I don't know if you're the same person that asked the last question, but definitely if you're looking to start off in the insurance industry, some of the best things to do is actually join a company that already has a training system involved, already has a training system set up, and then and a sales system has leads and stuff like that, and people to follow and leadership to follow. What you want to do is align yourself with a great company like that, and then find out who the best is and work your way down. I always like to start from the top. So I find out who in this business is doing the best, who's killing it and crushing it the best, and then I sit next to them and I start asking questions like, how did you get here? Did you ever struggle? What do you think was some of the best aha moments in your career? Would you be interested in mentoring me? Would you be interested in helping me? A lot of times these people will, because it actually gives them their personal admiration, gives them, for me, if someone comes to me that I've been working for in the business and they're looking up to me, I'm definitely going to go down. One thing I learned from Grant Cardone too recently in the 10X book was 10X rule, was that to reach up.
That's a great book to read, by the way.
It's one of the best pieces of advice I ever got, was to reach up. In fact, when I asked, if you guys don't know who Chris Record is, he's one of my mentors, and he doesn't mentor people. He does a mastermind. He has a group of people that he does mentoring with on a group atmosphere, but not one-on-one. And I was actually listening to that exact piece of advice as I was driving to his office to meet with him for the first time, where we had no idea where the relationship would go, and now we're friends, and now I get mentorship from a multi-millionaire producer of online marketing. So just some ideas I'm throwing out there, trying to help you guys out. If you guys like this information, you want us to continue to talk about it, show us some love, show us some hearts. It's just one of the ways it helps. So awesome ideas. Thanks, Joe. Hey, Joe, where are you out of? Where are you coming from? You want to be a business owner? What business are you from? New York. All right. What kind of business are you in? All right. So we're going to go ahead and just get back into balancing. So one of the keys here was to have a schedule. Work in telecom, awesome. One of my first sales positions was in the telecom industry, internet service provider, cool. I used to work for a company called Intertel, which is now Mytel, and we provided voice, video, and data communications. I was one of the top sales people on the phone there, and ended up getting into video conferencing with Tamberg. So I have a little bit of a background there, so I know the acronyms. So anyway, balancing. So scheduling, one of the things that we said was scheduling. That was one of the...
here's one thing I want to say. I always wish I had all time in my life. I wish I can do this and I can do that. Then in one time I was just sitting at home, when I was pregnant, because obviously I was taking it easy. Then I realized that I have a lot of time. Actually, less stuff gets done. That's weird, but how it was. And if my life is just packed with a lot of things, I want to make sure everything just filled into the spot. Then make it super organized so everything goes well. But if I have a lot of time on my hand and just sit there, almost like I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? Just to me, I just have to get on the groove, and that makes your life a lot easier, and then a lot of stuff gets done to make you keep yourself busy every day.
So scheduling, creating systems, automated systems, and what was the last part you said? Systems and
Keep yourself busy.
keeping yourself busy, having a list of things that need to get done. Definitely, that's not hard to do.
Like, if I have like 5 hours right now to do nothing, I'm probably not gonna go to gym. But only have 30 minutes a day that I can, I probably make sure that I go, I use that time wisely to be in the gym. So that's something, if I have like a lot of time, okay, what should I do? Then what I'm thinking, my day's done. But if I like, okay, this time I have to do this time I have to focus on this business, this time I have to feed my child, this time is, like if I have the set time, and that really works good for me.
Awesome. Thanks for the hearts,
Thank you
guys.
for the hearts.
I think Chris Record just joined us, and I'm sure he has the orange hearts, so it's perfect timing for him. So yeah, what I'm doing here today, right now, for those that are just joining us, we're talking about balancing your life and your kids, and then being able to have a life. I was listening to an audiobook while I was on the treadmill. Perfect, man. That's how you multitask and get more than one thing done. The Schukkerts are on.
Chris.
So yeah, we're talking about balance. We're talking about Ikumi because she actually runs Toast Tahoe here, and kind of like how she does it, because a lot of people struggle with balancing their life and balancing a relationship and balancing their kids. One other thing that I want to mention too is that we were talking about outsourcing some of the things you can't do, but also hiring people. Hiring someone to help out, like if it's from cleaning your house or if it's watching your kids or whatever it is. If you make, one of my millionaire mentors that I had in the past, he sat me down and he says, "Why are you cleaning the office?" I was like, "Well, because it needs to be clean." And he goes, "Let me ask you, do you make any money cleaning the office?" And I said, "No, I don't really make any money." So he says, "Well, what do you make?" So we sat down and we figured out in sales how much money I made, and it was like $500 an hour. So he asked me, he goes, "Carl, why are you doing $15 an hour job when you're used to making $500 an hour? Why would you do that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I really don't know why I would spend my time doing it. I guess maybe because I just wanted to clean, wanted to keep the office clean." And we had people that worked there that could handle it, that made $15-20 an hour. And so I just wanted to help out around the office. So basically, if you get anything out of this, is that if you are in sales and you're making even $100 an hour, and you're sitting around and you're doing stuff around your house, or you're trying to, you're getting dry cleaning, you're doing errands and stuff like that, does that stuff actually make you any money? It doesn't. So
I think key to success is basically manage your time really well and to put the priority of things. Like sometimes, like I have, always have a list, but my least favorite thing, I will get it done with that first. So I don't have to think about it. I don't have to I have to do this. So I just knock the stuff out from the least favorite item and then just go walk on to the thing that I want to do, because
eat the big frog.
Exactly, because if I leave the stuff that I want to get done at the very end, I'm kind of getting excited towards the list. But if I walk down, I have to if I get my favorite item first, then I have to walk towards, I have to do this, I don't want to, I have to do this. So I just walk the list, backwards. I definitely do that. So,
yeah.
The recap is organize, manage the time, and also organize your list. And then also, make sure to organize the people in the right spot.
Yeah, so two big keys there. The last one she said was, put the people in the right position on the bus. That was something I got from the book Good to Great. I think his name's Tom Collins, I'm not sure. But he basically talks about putting the right people on the right spot in the bus. Like put the driver in the driver's seat, put the passengers in the certain positioning in the bus. The other thing that she just talked about, which was Mark Twain's famous saying, was you have a plate full of frogs. They're all different sizes. Which one do you eat first? You eat the biggest one first. So it's a great analogy there. It's a great piece of advice too, and we definitely try to focus on productivity. So speaking of productivity, I'm going to give you guys my little shameless plug here. Go to Carl, Karl, Schuckert, Schuckert, and I want to bribe you here. I'm going to give you a free ebook, not .tv, sorry, .com. I'm going to give you a free ebook, 20 tips, top solid tips about productivity. These are 20 tips that have helped me blaze through business, will help you skyrocket your business as well. So it's carlschuckert.com. Hey, do you guys have any questions for you? Like, what? I mean, think about, I had to get some convincing to get my wife on here, so I've got her here for a little bit.
And another thing I want to add to it is just we listen a lot of audiobooks because, you know, like our life is super busy, but, you know, by listening to audiobook, almost like folding laundry is fun for me because I just don't do it. I can just listen to, you know, audiobook and I can learn from it while I'm doing it. So I almost find the time that before I would just like doing random chores, but now I was like, I'm going to do dishes because I'm going to, you know, that's like my own time that I can enjoy my audiobook and such. So multitasking is differently, but, you know, audiobook, especially 10x rule, I highly recommend to listen to it rather than reading for it because Grant has just really good, you know, advice and stuff in there that hasn't written in there. So
yeah, definitely read the book 10x Rule and also the audiobook. The audiobook is easier. Actually, I'm listening to it again.
Other than that.
7. Okay, I just listened to this book again. I've read it before. Another big book that's helped me out big time is 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. The 8th Habit. I actually just listened to the compilation, which is a very short version of it, listening to Crush It. Yeah, Crush It, Gary Vaynerchuk is definitely an awesome one, you know.
And I like Success Principle by Jack Canfield. That's really long book, but so many different like practice that you can follow and then fulfill your life better.
Yeah, and another book that's a classic, and we all know it, is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
To read.
That's like a must. Like if you're just getting started and you're trying to get motivated, and you have an entrepreneurial spirit and you know it, you just don't know what to do with it, read the 21st century of Think and Grow Rich.
Both easier. Like older version is the how he's written things just really difficult.
I want to and I want to say that everything in that book everything else has been regurgitated from that book. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, those are great books. Any other questions you guys have? I mean, like I said, my wife is here. We're gonna chill for just a little bit longer, but she's here and we have been listening to the same books. Cool, man. We're like-minded people then. That's why we resonate with each other right here. That's why you're on this Periscope, because you saw something that looked interesting and you joined. The 21st Century of Think and Grow Rich. We'll check it out. Absolutely, check it out. And really think about each one.
I heard about that book.
I haven't heard about that book. Six Figure. You know, another really good book that I loved was Reworked.
How does she manage time?
Well, we just talked about it. Let's talk about it again.
Well, basically, like every single moment I have, I assign like the certain thing that I have to do. Actually, I have a written Excel sheet of my day. Obviously, my day not gonna go exactly the way I planned, but like I say, the small time that I have, I fit everything in. While I'm listening to audiobook, I'm doing things, or when I'm chatting with somebody on the phone, like important call, when I'm handling some emails, it's has to be multitask. And at the same time, like I say, when you have a list of things, differently has to have a list of things and a priority and a deadlines and all. But I always start with the least favorite thing that I have to do on the list and working towards something that I like to do. That really help, your life to be in a good mood, and like you don't have to stress out about, I have to call this person to say thing that I don't want to go over. But if I knock it out, the next thing I have to do is more enjoyable for me to do. So I get myself excited to do the next thing. So that's something that I definitely add. And also, some people it's nothing to do religious or anything like that, but I meditate. Just all I need is 3 to 5 minutes every single morning. That's all I need. I just sit there by myself and just clear my head completely so I can start my day better.
What's up, Darcy? You gotta meet Ikumi. It's
Hi.
my wife. So yeah, very good advice, actually, right there. Extremely good advice. You guys are great. Keep working in the team. Got to run. Hey, thanks for checking us out. I was excited to have you here as well. Who are your other mentors, Carl, other than Chris Record? Well, I'm actually going to be interviewing one of my other mentors. I'm going to be interviewing one of my other mentors this weekend. If you guys want to catch, his name's Dave Robards. You can actually follow him at the Dave Robards. He's a sales trainer for Grant Cardone, and I've known him for years, way before Grant Cardone, way before any of his success, and we were actually roommates a long time ago when we were just kids. We were just getting started, and he's one of the only people I know in my life, I mean, I've got a lot of successful friends, but that I grew up with that has really turned on the turn and burn. So, already following him.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah, I'm going to
really
be interviewing
close
him.
friend of ours.
Yeah, I'm
Awesome.
going to be interviewing him. He's like one of my best friends, and on top of that, he's been a mentor. He's been a coach. I also have a couple of other mentors. I have millionaire mentors, but I'm going to keep their names on anonymity because the relationship there. But I've got some other ones. Whenever I talk about my millionaire mentors, unless I use their name, I'm probably going to be referring to them because I've gotten a lot of deep knowledge from some of these people that I'm going to carry on for the rest of my life. Even though we may not keep in touch, maybe we have differences or whatever, I'm going to definitely be passing the torch on with some of the stuff that I've learned. Like the one that I said earlier today about stop doing a $20 an hour job or $15 job when you're worth more. How long have you two been married? We've been together for 8 years.
8 years?
8 years now. Sorry.
Sorry, we're not.
We have almost a 1.5 year old. Any advice for breaking free from the employee to becoming an owner? Yes, I do. Don't break free from your job. Obviously follow your where you want to go. Make sure you plan it out and start working entrepreneurial hours. Like put in the extra time. Instead of getting an extra job, do something that you can make money immediately, like
Or
sales.
something you have a passion in, or start reading about it. Like I start recently, I'm not recently, I always loved wine, but I'm really deeply studying about it. That's something you have passion in, you have to work, like I said, after baby sleep for me, I work from like what,
We're
midnight
probably gonna have to cut off.
midnight till 3 in the morning. Like the golden time. Of course you have to sacrifice your sleeping time, but to me that time is something that I can really focus and then I can enjoy, something that I have passion in. So if you're an online marketer or something you're new, learning something new, find out those times that.
Yeah, so sleep less, work more, but work towards your dreams, work towards your goals until you make enough money until you can break away from that job. Been saving for a long time, debt free. Feel like I have to. Yeah, dude. It sounds like you're ready, man. Sounds like you're ready to take it to the next level. But do you have a plan? Do you know what direction you want to go into? That's where you need to start thinking about right now. I just arrived at a real estate meetup. I have to turn the volume down, but I will definitely watch the replay. Definitely, Darcy. There's someone right there that is a go-getter. She's like, she actually interviews millionaires at night. So if you ever catch any of hers, hey Joe. So yeah, man. Make sure you have a plan. Definitely want to be in sales. No matter what business you're in, you're a salesperson.
Even a child is sales. Like my 5-year-old niece say, hey, can I have this or that? I was like, we'll go with that. Instead of like, can I have this? I could say no and turn her down. She knows how to, sell. Like every single decision is sell. Hey, honey, what do you want to eat tonight? Always my decision
You're
wins,
always
by the
selling
way.
someone.
But, there's always
You're always
sales
selling
involved,
someone,
so
right?
That's something.
Your wife, your kids, your dog. You're always selling someone. Maybe they're selling you. But there's a transaction being made every single time. And that's something, too. I'm a sales trainer, so I'm going to be having a lot of scopes on sales. And I like to train sales. We call it question-based sales because, to me, telling is not selling. Asking the right type of questions is selling. When you ask the right type of questions, you get people to close themselves. So that's something that I will teach you guys if you follow along. So make sure you do follow along. Swipe, share, give us hearts, give us love. Let us know we're doing a good job. Definitely want to just give back to the community. This is something that I'm passionate about, and I just want to give back, guys. And sales support role in my company, need to get better at closing. Thank you. Yeah, start following Grant Cardone. Start following Tom Hopkins. Guys, Brian Tracy. Zig Ziglar, but Tom Hopkins, guys, he's like one of the best I've seen out there. Some of his training is some of the best out there, so I would hop on board with what he's doing. Brian Tracy's awesome. He's very broad, but I would get on to Tom Hopkins right away or Grant Cardone. Go to either one of those sources, and you will find what you need to make you better at sales. Or start listening to me, man. I'm going to be talking about question-based sales. I'm going to talk about NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, stuff like that. I'm going to talk about how to get people to know, like, and trust you. Talk about the sales process. It's a ramp. I always consider it a ramp. You have to start somewhere and go up. And also, I'll talk about lead sources and stuff like that. I own a CRM for salespeople. I actually developed a piece of software that helps salespeople directly. Got mixed up in my words. It happens, right? It's getting dark. We've got a few more customers that have come in. I know Ikumi has to get back into her job. getting better at NLP.
NLP is like, works in every single, aspect. And we're probably going to do some segment about NLP differently.
Yeah,
because
we'll
that's
do more.
a deep topic, but really, really, help people.
It's the process of getting in rapport, staying in rapport, being able to communicate in people's language, being able to identify their language type or their thinking type, their dominant thinking type, so you could actually further your communication on problem solutions, and then option closing, along with the question-based close scenarios. So
It's
anyway,
the NLP segment sometimes. That's a really good topic that I would love to talk about.
yeah, absolutely. We'll talk more about it. I'll bring Ikumi on more often. I think she's got the Periscope bug. Maybe she'll actually start her own. I've been actually pushing her
I have
to.
my own actually, but I don't have any video yet. But
Well, what do you know? She's going to probably start doing wine reviews. We could have done one today. We tried 9 different types of wines today. 9, not different types, but 9
Different
glass.
labels.
Yeah, well,
From
probably 4 different labels, but actually 9 glasses of wine, from like Sauvignon Blanc to Pinot Grigio to Merlot to what else did we have? We had some
We had a
French
Cab
wine, we had a
Franc,
Cab Franc, Chardonnay. We had all kinds
as a lunch.
as a lunch.
I love my job.
Yeah, at lunch I was buzzed from all the wine we got. It's so great. Really appreciate it. Hey guys, just if you appreciate it, give us hearts, swipe, follow, share.
Yeah,
Let us know we're doing a good
NLP.
job. We're going to continue to push out free information. Earlier today I did one about what do you call
Thank you for the hearts.
it? Position. What was it? I got a blank. What was it called? Not passion.
Potential.
Potential. Yeah. Earlier I did one on potential, and it was a really good one. But someone said a question on there about serve first, sell second. And I started thinking about that. I want to mention this here. Serve first, sell second. That is very true. And I said sell first, serve second. Actually, it depends. If you're selling to the masses, yeah, serve first, man. Tons of free information. Tons and tons of free information. And then sell. But if you're in sales and you have leads and they're qualified leads and they're expecting you to call them and close them, then sell first, serve second. But always end with serve, and always teach people, educate people on their options. So this is Carl and Ikumi Schuckert. We're at Toast Tahoe. Come visit us sometime. I do want to end with one more thing, is go to Carl, K-A-R-L, Schuckert, SCHUCKERT.com, and you will get my 20 productivity tips that will help skyrocket your business and blaze through life. So definitely thanks for joining.